you are live right now.
Hey everybody, happy Sunday. Welcome to JessFM Studios. I'm Kelly Baird and this is Etcetera. Having a special guest for you today, Stephen William Foord in the studio, and he will be performing for us. Welcome, Stephen.
Hello.
Thanks so much for being here.
Thanks for having me.
So I first met Stephen a couple of years back. It was a book signing, and I had seen him around town, but I didn't really know too much about him. But I always thought you had a very interesting look, and I thought, I wonder what this guy does. I'm pretty sure he's not a banker. He's got to be a musician or a writer. And so I had the opportunity to go to a book signing. Michael Barclay had just put his Tragically Hip story out, The Never Ending Present. And it turns out that Stephen was there performing some amazing Tragically Hip songs acoustically. So I've asked him if he would do one of them today. And I think my exact words were, I would die a happy woman, Stephen, if you would do the 38 years old. So, but before that, Stephen, why don't you just go ahead and tell us what you've been up to?
Most of my time is spent, I run a music venue in town here called Owl Acoustic Lounge. Many people have probably heard of it, just down on 3rd Avenue there. So that's been most of my time for the last 10 plus years now. There's, as anyone running a business knows, it's a pretty time-consuming kind of thing. So that's where I've spent most of my energy, I guess.
Absolutely. And how have things changed for you? I mean, like most people during the strange is what I call it. It's been pretty tough go to get live acts in, and so how has that been for you?
Pretty tough, to be honest. We're uniquely kind of affected by it because we're not just a restaurant, which are obviously affected by it a lot and potentially, but also the music venue aspect of it. So for quite a while there, it was really hard to kind of get the clarification from AHS to do things safely, and we did finally get that, and we've been abiding by that and trying to do. The main thing is we just want it to be still safe for people, but at the same time too, we don't want people to like totally lose on music and the arts and that kind of stuff too, because in times like this especially, that's really
so
important stuff, like to keep everyone sane.
Absolutely. I agree 100%. Some good friends of mine actually just had a really big show canceled at the last minute this weekend, and I agree with you. In these times, man, we need the music and we need the arts and we need these sorts, and which is why I'm so grateful that you're here to give us some music today.
Try. It is strange because I'm not obviously performing as much as maybe in the past, but and it was funny too because you asked me about doing the Tragically Hip song, and I actually haven't played that song probably more than twice since the night of that show.
So I picked a perfect one.
Yeah, well, it's okay. It's good.
No pressure.
Oh, no, not at all. Like, honestly, in that way though too, it's nice because it's going back and kind of relearning that song. I've always loved that song. Like Tragically Hip, that's my jam, right? Like, so.
Absolutely, me too.
So it was good to kind of go back and revisit it, and hopefully I can play it all the way through without totally screwing it up.
Are you doing 38 years old now?
Yeah, I'll do that one. That was one of the songs I did that night, and I always really enjoyed that song by them. It's a testament to Gord Downey's writing, but I remember when I was growing up thinking, oh, that sounds like an interesting story, and then.
He is such a storyteller. He's a poet and a storyteller, and when I heard you do the version that night, I literally got chills. So I'm super excited to hear it for you. So ladies and gentlemen, I give you Stephen Foord and 38 years old.
12 men broke loose in '73 from Millhaven maximum security. 12 pictures lined up across the front page. See the Mounties had a summertime war wage, and the people told the people there'll be nothing fear. But the last thing you wanna do is hang around here. The most that came from towns with long French names, but one of the dozen was a hometown shame. Same pattern on the table, same clock on the wall. Been one seat empty 18 years and all. Freezing slow, time away from the world. 38 years old, and never kissed a girl. Sitting around the table, hear the telephone ring. And Papa said he'd tell him if he heard anything. In the top of the window, in the middle of the night, held back the curtain for my older brother Mike. See, his sister got raped, so a man got killed. Little boy went to prison, man's buried on the hill. Things went back to normal when they closed the case. Still staring at your shoes when you pass our place. Yeah. My mother cried, the horror had finally ceased. He whispered, yeah, for the time being at least. And over his shoulder here, a squad car megaphone said, come on, Michael, son, we're taking you home. Same pattern on the table, same clock on the wall. One seat empty 18 years and all. Freezing slow, time away from the world. And 38 years old, and never kissed a girl.
Stephen, thank you so much. Oh, my heart, the soulfulness and the angst in your voice, it sounded every bit as beautiful as the other night when I heard it, or the first time I heard you sing that. And of course you were performing with John Ward Haddam that night, and
Yeah.
And you both did back-to-back acoustic versions of Tragically Hip songs, and it was just fantastic.
Yeah, it was a really cool night, and yeah, anytime you get to play with John as well, like he's so phenomenal. His own stuff too is just amazing. He's gonna have actually a new album coming out soon. Actually, yeah, sure. Sorry. So I actually participate in this songwriting group with John and a few other people, Shayla from in town here, and that. So I've kind of got a little bit of a sneak peek of some of what he's got coming. And
oh, you got connections, eh? So
well, yeah. So how it works is each month we all have to write a song, which. Truth be told, I'm actually behind. I'm in debt here because I have to do two because I missed this earlier month. But anyway, so we all write a song and then we have to share it with this group, and so we do it every month to try and sort of force us into that process of writing.
I was going to say, what a great way to keep the creative juices flowing. And once a month, you're forced to get going.
Yeah, like it's a really good motivator to try and to keep you on. Because it's so easy as a writer to just be like, oh, I just don't feel like writing one.
You get lazy.
Yeah, it's true, and you kind of talk yourself into writer's block, and it's not really always the case. But if you kind of have other people that keeping you accountable in that respect, then it kind of because I went actually like a few years without really writing that much, and then now in the last 2 years since I've been part of this, every month I've written a new song, right? So it's
Good for you.
yeah, it's been really, and also too, it's selfishly too, I get to hear like all these other great songwriters, like the kind of the rough
Absolutely.
rough versions.
Well,
of
we might
things.
have to get John Ward-Hannum on the show. John, if you're watching. So something else that's coming up that's really exciting for you. Do we want to talk a little bit about the roasts?
Yes.
Stephen Foord is getting roasted at Good Times Comedy Club November 27th.
Yep.
That ought to be fun.
Yeah. It's I'm looking forward to it. I love roasts. Like I love just borderline offensive, making fun of each other, and myself included. Like I'll be the first guy to make fun of myself in a lot of respects, and I love, that's kind of the way I grew up with my friends. So just like talk. Are we allowed to swear on here? Or
Yep.
I don't know. No? Yeah, we like talk shit on each other.
We're
all
like
the time,
on the
right?
BBC.
I don't know. I guess it's the internet, so it's probably fine.
It's the interweb, folks. So a little self-deprecating humor is what I mean.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, like,
absolutely.
Yeah, I could make fun of myself all day. So
Okay.
it's so it's kind of.
I don't know you that well. I could probably make fun of you too, but
Oh.
I'll leave that to the comedians. So it's comedians and friends of yours. Is
Yeah,
my
yeah.
understanding?
Mostly, like, there's a lot of really great comedians. I won't say that to them on Friday night when part of the roast.
When
but
they're
there are,
slamming you.
yeah, no, because I get to slam them back. That's the fun part too, right?
Perfect.
So,
Worst comedians ever.
we'll talk about that on Friday. But
We'll
it's
talk.
it's a lot of fun. So it's
Good stuff.
a lot of these guys I got to know. We run a stand-up comedy open mic at the Owl. So we've been doing that for probably about 6 years or something now. So I got to know a lot of these guys, and then a couple of them as well, or I guess one in particular is also a musician that I know. And then I've got a friend of mine too that's going to get up there and just rip me to pieces. So I'm looking forward to it, honestly. Like I
Perfect.
love that stuff. So
Sounds like a good time. And so, speaking of good time, it's at Good Times on the 27th. And how do people go about getting tickets, Stephen?
I believe there's a link on. There's a Facebook group for it. So if you look for roast of Stephen Foord, or you just look for Good Times page, and then I'm sure it's on there.
It's on the Good Times Facebook page
Yeah.
as well. So.
And then I think there's a link in there for tickets.
Good stuff. Should be
Yeah,
fun.
should be a lot of fun.
Well, I will be there. I don't know about you guys. I'm ready for another song. Are you ready to do another song, Stephen?
Sure.
What a treat. What a treat to hear some live music. Just right here. Rough day at the office. For
Yeah. So maybe I talked about the songwriting club, so I'll do one of those more recent ones maybe. I'll do one that's a cappella. Don't know what usually you kind of do a drum beat for it, but I'll just kind of go for it and see how it goes. So I wrote this song. I really like a lot of kind of the Appalachian style and like actually like really old gospel kind of songs. And but truth be told, I'm not very much of a religious or that. It's just not for me, right? But I'm a big fan of science, so I decided to write a gospel song for science. Was kind of the idea going for it, and it's called Gospel.
Interesting.
So give it a go here. A little quick sip of coffee. Really working on.
I'm glad it's about science.
Yeah.
So I wasn't
Science
sure
is
where
a-
you were going with that. Is
science-
this going to be a satanic worship song?
Well, to some people, science is satanic. So
There you go. Well, I'm curious to hear it.
okay. Okay. Let's see how it goes. I usually have a beat, so I'm going to simulate that in my mind here real quick. Oh, time, please be fair to me. Oh, time, please be fair to me. Oh, time I can measure, oh, time I can see, oh, time and space in between. Oh, space and the stars up above. Oh, space and the stars up above. Oh, space I can measure, oh, space I can love. Oh, space neath the wings of a dove. Oh, matter don't matter that much. Oh, matter don't matter that much. Oh, matter I can measure, oh, matter I can touch, oh, matter all that matters is love. Oh, spirit, you'll never be free. Oh, spirit, you'll never be free. Oh, spirit, I can measure, I call energy, no creation, destruction, just release. No creation, destruction, just release.
Wow. Boy's got pipes. I can tell you, sitting right here, that's some powerful stuff. Great. Love is the only thing that matters. I really like that theme, especially in these times.
Yeah, I kind of talking to some folks, or even whatever, like, just this idea that love is or morals and all this kind of stuff is necessarily has to be with a religion or whatever. It's like I can still be a loving person and not buy into any of that stuff is kind of my point, I guess, with that. Yeah.
Love is love, and it's subjective.
Exactly.
To different people, it's going to mean different things. And
I can love data.
I do love data. I
can love science.
Different bank accounts, right? Different bank accounts. Love for different things. And I heard it described that way. You have a certain bank account for your family, and a different bank account of love for, your pets. Speaking of pets.
Yeah.
I think there's a song coming up regarding a dog, but Stephen and I were just having a conversation about his dog.
Yes, I have a wonderful dog, myself and my wonderful partner Linda. Last year, probably around this time, we started to talk about we should maybe think about getting a dog. She's never had a dog. I had a dog growing up, loved him very much, and we're kind of at a point of our life. It's like, we'd be really good dog parents.
Baby dog.
Baby dog.
Start with a dog.
Dog. I kind of have this sort of, I don't know how off color this is, but I look at a dog. It's like having a child with a terminal illness and a learning disability. It's
slightly off color.
Slightly off color. Yeah, but it's like it's just. He's great. He's just like this lovable kind of. He's like a little bit, like he's just not always kind of, but he's just. I love him to death. And
how old is he?
He's just turned 1 year old.
Oh, so he's still a puppy.
He's still a puppy. Yeah, and he's but he's great. So we decided around this. Well, it was around Christmas. We were like, oh, we'll wait till the spring, and then we went through Christmas and we're like, we should just get this dog. And so we kind of were like, oh, like maybe we'll look at getting it now. And then like looking through, and then I found this picture, and I saw this picture of this dog, and I was like, that's our dog.
That's it.
That's our good boy. And so we went out and kind of met the dog, and instantly it was like, in crowd of puppies, it was like, there's our dog. He was just like, he was sitting while all the other dogs were going crazy. Picked him up, and he was just like staring at me, and I was like, well, I guess this is
and I shall take you home, and you shall be my squishy.
Yeah. So then we got like really crazy about like training him and all that kind of stuff, and then the lockdown happened too.
Right.
And so we had all this time to kind of
work with him.
Yeah, work with him,
and
when
you have the time. And
yeah, he's great. He's not perfect, but he's perfect for us. And
but he's your terminal dog.
He's our little.
What's his name?
Jenkins.
Jenkins. Oh,
yeah,
that's cool.
I
wanted to get a dog. I always wanted to get a dog and give it a human name. Like a little dog and call it Kevin or something like that. But Jenkins is kind of a human name.
Well, yeah, my partner Linda just remembered hearing the name from, I think, a movie or something like that. And she texted me and was like, what do you think of the name Jenkins? And I was like, that's his name. Like,
that's just it, right?
How did you know his name? That's his name. And then, so now he's...
How'd it go, Linda?
Yeah, so I wrote this song kind of because we decided, like, well, should we get a dog? And I was like, yes, we should. So I wrote the song in January, right after we had decided, I think we had just decided, okay, we're going to go pick him up next week, and this is a song I wrote about that.
Awesome. Well, I'm a dog person, so I'm with you on the dog.
Oh, yeah.
Here we go.
It's called Let's Get a Dog. Let's get a dog. We'll walk him every day. He's gonna shit on the floor, but it'll be okay. And I'll get him a chew toy. I'll learn that great click noise. Yeah, let's get a dog. Yeah, let's get a dog. And I don't think it'll be easy. I think it's gonna be hard. And if he gets too big, I'll build a bigger yard. Let's get a dog. Yeah, let's get a dog. He'll be good with the cat. I know he won't be perfect. He's probably gonna eat my hat. But that'll be okay. I got too many hats anyway. But I don't have a dog. Yeah, let's get a dog. And I don't think it'll be easy. I think it's gonna be hard. But like I always say, the best things usually are. So let's get a dog. We'll give him a handsome name. And I'll teach him real good. Or I'll take all the blame. But he'll be a good boy. Softer than corduroy. Yeah, let's get a dog. Yeah, let's get a dog. And I don't think it'll be easy. But let's not wait too long. And when he's old and tired, I'll sing him this same song. Let's get a dog.
Thank you. That was adorable. All the dog lovers out there are
Yeah.
just like, aw. That is, I love your campiness. I love your.
Thanks.
I can tell that you do. We were talking before the show about. I was asking Stephen what he, about his humor and decidedly dark and twisty.
A little bit, yeah.
So-
a little bit.
A little
It's
bit.
okay. Can't have darkness without the light. No.
There you go. They balance each other. So, a question for you, Stephen. So, what was it that made you decide to launch into music? And some of your musical influences.
Well, it was very much an inadvertent thing. I actually didn't start playing until I was a bit older. Like I bought my first guitar when I was 18, but I honestly didn't start playing it till I was about 22 or thereabouts. And I sort of, while I was in the tail end of university, I got right obsessed with it, and I would just stay in my room for hours upon hours, and didn't think I could sing at that point. I'd never really sung in my life, and after that kind of stuff, I kind of reconnected with some friends, and they played music. Oh yeah, you play guitar. Let's start a band, as you do when you're young and in your 20s. And I had always kind of enjoyed writing, and so I was like, oh yeah, I wrote this song. There was another guy, Tom Tom Woodman actually. He was also in the band, and Tom was gonna do all the singing kind of stuff, and was like, oh, okay, I wrote the song. It's like, well, just like play it and sing it just for now, just so we kind of hear it. And I would play it, and they're like, well, you can sing, so why don't you just sing that? And I was like, oh, okay, I guess I can sing.
Yeah, definitely you can sing.
So to develop that, we would go out and admittedly get really drunk and go to karaoke.
As you do.
Yeah, we would go to karaoke, and that's how I kind of actually worked on being able to sing in front of people. Is we'd go and sing karaoke every Friday night at this place, and that's kind of how I got into it.
And you just got bitten by the bug.
Well, it's like it was always kind of there. Like I've always been a huge music fan and all that kind of stuff. But it was there, and it just kind of found me in a weird roundabout kind of way.
Gotcha. And so
Yeah.
your songwriting process, like for example, the Campy Little Dog song, how long does that take you to write? Is it just an idea that pops in your head and then you just sit down and bang it off, or is it
Sometimes, yeah. Like with this songwriting club, what I've been finding is I'll just go and kind of lock myself somewhere where I don't think anyone can hear me, kind of thing, and then I can usually now, at least in about an hour and a half, I can kind of just bang something out and write it, and then it's kind of done. But there's also been times that there's been songs that have taken me years to write, where it's like I'll maybe just have a part of it, and then I'll be like, I don't have anything for that.
Right.
And then life happens, and it's like, oh, that's what the rest of that song will be. You kind of like, you let the song tell you what
direction
to write.
It's going to go on.
Yeah, like you kind of, forget who said, it's like pulling a string out, right? So it's like maybe I have like one little guitar note kind of thing, and then come up with one line, and then be like, oh, what would that line pertain to? And then you kind of build around it,
Right.
and it just kind of comes into focus as you're writing it. That's kind of how I operate with it, I guess.
I think sometimes with this, I'm a writer, myself, and it goes back to what you're saying. Sometimes you just got to do it,
Yeah.
Maybe I should belong to a writers club where we just kick each other in the butt, because I got to tell you, sometimes you can get so caught up in, is it going to be perfect, and how, and then you get the writer's block where you get putting it off. And so I think the trick, I don't know if you'll agree with this, is sometimes you just sit down and start. Sometimes I have to just sit down and just start typing anything, knowing that I can go back and fix it, and then the wheels start turning, and it generally comes. And
yeah, like it's just putting yourself through that process. That's the main part of it. It's like a lot of different kind of skills in that. It's the more you do it too, the more you're gonna get better at it. And,
it's like a muscle, right?
Yeah, and work on it. But if you don't do it, then that doesn't really happen either, right? Yeah, maybe I'll do.
Stephen has a banjo.
I brought a banjo as well.
So while he's getting that ready, I'll just let everybody know about next week's show. We're going to do something a little bit different, and we are going to discuss addiction and recovery. And recovery is real is the theme for the show. And I have two really, really cool recovery ninjas coming on the show, two good friends of mine, Patty Hour and Lorna Vanderlee will be here. So that will be next Sunday at noon. If you or somebody you know is struggling with addiction, and I think almost all of us know somebody who addiction has touched, it's definitely a show that you won't want to miss, so tune in for that.
Yeah.
That's a nice banjo you got there,
Thanks.
Stephen.
So the next 5 minutes will be me just tuning this. It's a kind of an art piece. No, so along the sort of conversation, so I don't actually play banjo at all. Like, I really don't know what I'm doing. I know kind of how to play guitar, not all that well, but like,
I love the honesty.
well, it's true, because
This is what it is.
there is probably like a real musician maybe watching this, be like, this kid can't play fucking banjo, this kid can't play fucking guitar, what is this bullshit? And it's like, you're right, I admit that, you're right. But I can write songs. That's kind of what I can do. So like,
If there's any banjo players out there, be kind. No judgy.
So a friend of mine kind of left me this banjo, and I was trying to tune it, and I actually tuned it incorrectly, and but I was fiddling with it, and I just came up with a kind of a riff, and then a line, and then I ended up writing this song in about an hour. It's about zombies attacking a church, so it's very appropriate for the plague times we live in. I've actually written an entire album's worth of zombie songs that I'll hopefully record one day. But that's a whole different other.
And then you can go back on the show and we'll promote the zombie tunes.
Maybe. But yeah, so this is a song I wrote about zombies attacking a church. And it's called God's Not Coming.
Let me be your witness. Let me give you my chord. About 4 dozen strong, taking shelter from the Lord. Like faithful old Noah, I'm just awaiting out the flood. While the masses had gathered to take the body and the blood, there's no line of Judah and no horseman riding through. And I haven't seen any angels and not a shred of good news. But like a stirring revelation that you prayed was coming true. But God's not coming. No, He ain't coming for you. And I saw the preacher man, and I bet you saw him too. They said the devil had turned him, so give the devil his due. They locked us down in the basement, well, like Jesus would do. We had that second death coming for that venom to spew. There's no line of Judah and no horseman riding through. And I haven't seen any angels and not a shred of the news. Well, like a stirring revelation that your praise was coming true. But God's not coming. No, He ain't coming for you. And I saw the blood-stained glass, and I saw them blood-stained floors, but that sure wasn't Jesus that they heard knocking on their door. So let me be your witness, yeah, let me give you my chord. About 4 dozen strong, but came 4 dozen more. There's no line of Judah and no horseman riding through. There might be a whore of Babylon, but every town's got a few. It lets you sleep at night, hey, whatever gets you through. But God's not coming. No, He ain't coming for you. No, God's not coming. No, He ain't coming for you.
Thank you so much. That song just made me feel like, I'm out in the bayou and there's some alligators crawling around.
Well,
Very interesting song though,
Thank
definitely.
you.
How long did it take you to write that one?
that one happened really quick. So
Just
it was
like
like
that, eh?
probably about an hour or something like that. And that's kind of hammered it out, the old boiler room at the Owl there.
At the Owl, eh? Well, how much fun was this? This has just been an absolute blast.
Thank you so
Stephen.
much for having me.
So, is there anything coming up at the Owl that you would like to? You
I
know
don't
what?
know.
You know what I do know is happening at the Owl is the most awesome Eggs Benedict ever. Starting
Yeah.
this weekend, brunch is starting again.
Yeah. So we did our first brunch yesterday. That'll be going on Saturdays at 11 to 2 ish. And so yeah, that's back. We might even expand it a little bit more if it does well. Just trying to do what we can.
Absolutely.
We'll
Right.
just stay up to date on our Facebook there. We usually post and stuff. Trying to do some shows, but it's tough times, and we want to do it safe to make sure everyone's okay at the same time too.
Absolutely.
So doing a lot of stuff. We're doing temperature checks and all kinds of stuff to try and do it as safe as possible for people, because we know this whole thing sucks, but we're good. We'll get through it.
We'll get through it together. We'll stick through it. And then
Yep.
we're going to need the music, and we're going to need the entertainment. And Eggs
Exactly, yeah.
Benedict more than ever.
Exactly,
right?
especially the eggs.
Yeah, especially the eggs. So thank you so much for tuning in, everybody. Thank you so much, Stephen William Foord, for being here, and the
Thank you very
music
much.
was awesome. And don't forget, everybody, to get your tickets. Good Times Comedy Club, November 27th. Come on down and roast Stephen or watch him.
Yeah, come make fun of me, please. Do it.
Thanks so much for tuning in. Until we see you again next time, stay safe and sane, everybody. Take